Hello everyone, to start off by taking a cylindrical piece of dough and shape it as such. In the bottom, make a small slit out of it, and then afterwards begin to make multiple cuts out of it as such. Make a slit at the top as well, and then add a red portion in order to make the mouth. Afterwards, add these two dots in the front and then begin to shape it as such. As you are shaping it, this is what it should look like. Take these circular shapes and then add the two eyes in the front. Now begin to make multiple slits on the side as such. It should begin to look like a dagger. Do this on either side of it. Make the slits on the nose as well. Cut out 2 ears at the back, and then afterwards take a small piece of dough, add this at the back, and then give it about 3 slits. These will be the horns. Add this little mustache on either side of your dagon as well. Sharpen the top of your dagon accordingly and then make slits all throughout its body. Now once you are done with this, do this to the sides and the back as well. Now take this device and make these markings all over the body as such. Now take this piece of dough, flatten one portion of it, make multiple slits out of it, and now sharpen it towards the edge as such. Once you have sharpened it, this is what it should look like. Make multiple dots all throughout it. Now use this in order to make the hands and the legs accordingly. Next, take a cylindrical piece of dough, make these multiple lines onto it using a chopstick or any sort of metallic stick. Now cut off the edges of it and then remove it. Next, make multiple slits throughout it as such, and then at the back, flatten it using any sort of device in order to make these grooves. Now slit each of them into half and then join them together at the back using a pair of chopsticks. Use a comb or any other multiple line device in order to make the fins of this. Now using a spoon, make the top face segregation out of it. Now take a knife or a pair of scissors and then make the slit in the front of the back in order to denote the fins. Using any sort of device, make these multiple curvy lines in order to denote the scales of this fish. Now make dots for the eyes and add seeds for each of them. Take these circular pieces of dough, using a comb, make these multiple lines out of it, make a slit out of it, right through the middle as such. Now arrange them one on top of the other, flatten it on one end of it, add a seed in the middle, roll it up as such. Spread out the top, and then after this, add it in the center and wrap the fish around this. Next, we'll start off by taking this ovular piece of dough. Take a knife, make these multiple lines to it as such. After this, add the eyes in the front of it as such. Add seeds to it to make it look better. Now add a circular nose to it, make a hole out of it. Now take this ovular piece of dough, split it into half, and then add it on either side. Now taking a spoon, begin to make these multiple lines out of it. Take another piece of dough and then make these 2 cut marks on either side of it. Add your bug on top of it as such. Next, we'll start off by taking an ovular piece of dough, flatten it, fold it in half as such. Using a spoon, make this line out of it. Now using a fork, make these lines at the bottom, sharpen one edge of it as such. Now using this comb, slightly push it in as such and make these markings on one side. On the other side, make 2 slits in order to make the fins of this fish. Use the back of the spoon in order to make the scales of this fish as well. Add a seed in the front in order to denote the eye and make a slit for the mouth. Next, take a circular piece of dough that has been slightly flattened, add a seed inside it and wrap it around as such. Make it into an ovular shape and then afterwards make cuts on either side of it. Add these circular shapes to it and push it in as such. Add the holes to the top and then add seeds to it as such. Afterwards, make these cuts in the back and the front accordingly. Add a little tail to it as well and curve it. Next, we'll start off by taking an ovular piece of dough as such. Make a slit at the top in order to make the ears, and then afterwards make a slit at the back in order to make the tail as such. Use a stick in order to add the detailing for the ears. Add the eyes in the front using seeds and then cut out the mouth. Cut out the whiskers as well. Now cut out the legs and the hands and the back and the front accordingly. Thank you for watching.